Well, hello, neighbor. It's me, Angie. I hope I have this camera set up correctly so it has a good view of what I want to show you. But welcome in. Welcome to my home on a Sunday morning. I woke up at 5:30 this morning, but didn't get to my devotion time until around, I would say, 7. My daughter stayed last night, Taylor. She's staying on the weekends now because she's so far along with Lincoln. She's going to have him any day now, or should. We're looking maybe before Christmas, but who knows? He may come after Christmas, but it doesn't matter as long as he's healthy and she's fine. But anyway, we got up and drank some coffee and had a little chat, and now she and her dad have gone out to her house because last night during the rain and the wind, she had something fall on her house that caused the lights to go out. So they're out there calling the light company and trying to get her lights back on. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you about my devotional time. You know, I mention this a lot on my live chats about this is what I do in the morning times. Well, I hope you can see this, but I have my Bible on this side, and I got this book from Josie. I purchased it on her auction. It says, "What's planted in the heart takes root in the soul." And I'm going to begin using this the first of the year. Has little labels that you can use. But what I really like about it is it has little pockets where it says, "What's planted in the heart takes root in the soul." My goodness, I am not awake this morning. What's planted in the heart takes root in the soul. And it's got paper here that you can write different things. And I'll probably keep a prayer list, and then I'll write things in here. And it's got other things like, let me get to the next little. It says, it's got the little pockets, and it's got the same little saying on it. But it's got different times that it has these little pockets that you can put things in. I plan on doing that. But I thought it was quite cute, and I'm going to be using that for 2024. Thank you, Josie. I really like it. If you're not connected with Josie's place, you need to go over there and get connected. She and I have been talking back and forth about doing a live chat together, and I hope we get to do that after the first of the year. But anyway, this is my devotion book, and I got this from Stacy May Catitude. She gifted this to me the first of the year, and I've used it every day this year. It's called Jesus Always, Embracing Joy in His Presence. Author of Jesus Calling. And it's been really great. 365-day devotion. Now, I received a devotional book from Miss Southern Belle that I'm going to be using the beginning of next year. But I'm almost finished with this one. I would like to pass it on to someone for them to get the joy that I've gotten out of it. I don't know who I'll pass it on to yet, but it'll be someone that will really appreciate and enjoy it. But get your coffee or whatever your drink of choice is on these cool mornings, hot chocolate, or just orange juice, or maybe you drink soda, I don't know, sweet tea. But just get your drink and let's read what it says for December the 17th. Oh, we are so close to Christmas 2023. I have a few more gifts that'll be in Monday that I'll have to wrap, and then I'll be finished. But anyway, it says, "Sing for joy to me, your strength." Christmas music is one of the best blessings of the season, and it doesn't have to cost you anything. You can sing the carols at church or in the privacy of your home or even in your car. As you are making joyful noise, pay close attention to the words. They are all about me and my miraculous entry into your world through the virgin birth. Singing from your heart increases both joy, your joy, and your energy. It also blesses me. I created you to glorify me and enjoy me forever. So it's not surprising that you feel more fully alive when you glorify me through song. I want you to learn to enjoy me in more and more aspects of your life. Before you arise from your bed each morning, try to become aware of my presence with you. Say to yourself, surely the Lord is in this place. This will awaken your awareness to the wonders of my continual nearness. I will fill you with the joy in my presence. Now, I talk about how I wake up every morning and thank the God I serve for allowing me to be here and allowing me to see another day. And I encourage other people to do that. And sometimes we get so busy that we have other things on our mind. I've been there. I've lived that story. But now that I'm home and I really don't get out that much and I'm bound to a wheelchair, I tend to focus more on hour by hour, minute by minute. You know, I don't have to, I told James the other day, I don't even wear a watch anymore. I keep up with time on my phone. But I did receive a watch from Josie that I purchased at her auction that I am going to start wearing so I can be conscious of time more. I don't know if you retirees out there find that you don't really have to be conscious of time, and it's like a child. The day just goes the way it goes, and you don't have to be at any appointment. Now, when I have a doctor's appointment or something like that, of course I have to be time conscious. But other than that, I don't have to be conscious of time. So, and also I have a lot of new things that I'm going to try on my channel in 2024 that I'm going to be trying to put out more videos. I have some ideas about that. Like I said, Josie and I are going to go live. I don't know if it'll be one time or we'll make it into something more than that. And Ella and I will be picking up Keeping It Real on her channel every other Sunday on Save Here First. And if you're not connected to Ella, please go over and connect to Ella. Ella is so real, such a pure heart, such a giving, loving person. I don't see how anybody could not be connected to Ella. Also, what I do in the mornings, I normally have my prayer list here that I go over. And that's the last thing that I do is pray for everyone on my prayer list. And anyone that I could think of that's asked for prayer over the last short time from my last devotion. But the another thing that I do is, we've done these before, these little cards. I don't know what's going to say when I turn it over. I just grabbed a few of them. This one has a couch and a mirror and a table, kind of like the area that I have here now. And it says, find your happy place. Now, we all know what our happy place is. Whether it's something that we don't want anybody else to know about, or whether it's to being with a loved one or more than one loved one. So, if you don't know where your happy place is, find your happy place and stay there for as long as you can. The next one has a plant on it. Now, I don't do well with plants. I can kill a cactus. But this one says, it will never rain roses. When we want to have more roses, we must plant more roses. So that means we have to put forth an effort to make change, for change to happen. We can't just expect to sit at home and not do anything and just expect good things and blessings and kindness and people and things to come into our life. No, we have to get up and actually move and make decisions and accomplish something. Then we have this person looking, looks like they're looking into the sun. And he has to cover his eyes up. But it says, do what you feel is in your heart to be right, for you'll be criticized anyway. That is so true, because no matter what you do, someone, somewhere, somehow is going to find something wrong with the choice that you have made. So just go ahead and live your life. And I say live it, but to the point you want to live it where you're not bringing harm to somebody else's life. Like all this bullying and drama and bad talk on YouTube. We don't want to be involved in that. I have seen a good bit of that this week on YouTube, and I never cease to amaze me how adults will get involved in silliness when there's so much else going on in the world that we should be concerned about, which is children that are being abused, and children that are going hungry, and our veterans not having a home to live in, and our senior citizen not having a place to live, and them being abused in homes, and about our family, what's going on with our immediate family, instead of what Susan did to John, or what Susan did to Nancy 5 or 10 years ago that don't even matter now. You know, it doesn't matter. Let those people deal with what they want to deal with. The next one has, it looks like tea, like a cup of tea. Real pretty. It is better to live your own destiny imperfectly than to live an imitation of somebody else's life with perfection. That's so true. Even though imitation is the best form of flattery, you don't want to be like anybody else. I mean, at least I don't. I want to be who I am, what God made me to be. I want to be authentic. I don't want to be an imitation of somebody else, and I don't want to act like them or sound like them, or I don't know. And people that do that have such low self-esteem. But just remember that. Live your own destiny. This has like a piano. Not like a piano. It is a piano. The things that we love tell us what we are. That is so true. Whatever you love, deep down, that's who you really are. Now, can you change if you don't love the things that are good for you? Well, of course you can. But the things that we love tell us what we are. And that's just like how parents used to tell their children, now, I don't want you around that person because you've changed since you've been around those kids you're hanging out with. You know, you become whoever you hang out with. You become like them. I didn't believe that was true, but now I do believe it is. This has teddy bears on it. Really cute. Family where life begins and love never ends. That's what the definition of family. Now, I know some people's family is not like that. I know mine always has not been like that. I'm not talking about my immediate family. I'm talking about my extended family. Was not a very loving place at times when I was growing up. But I don't stay there in that all the time. I've moved on. I've reconciled with it. I don't ever think about it often. I don't blame it for anything that I do wrong or any reason that I hadn't matured. I don't blame my past. I don't blame anyone else. Because when you get to a certain age, you have to realize you need to take responsibility no matter where you came from. It's not where you came from. It's where you're going. Always remember that. Now, this looks like 2 women exercising. What I need to do more of. They're exercising. And it says, I attribute my success to this. I never gave or took an excuse. That means don't give an excuse about why you can't do something. Don't look for a reason to say, I can't accomplish that, I can't do that. Just set out to take steps toward what you want to do, and maybe it'll take you somewhere else. Maybe that's not what you're really meant to do. Oh, this is a guy on a cliff. I don't know if I could do that. Well, I know I couldn't do it now because I'm in a wheelchair, but he's just standing there. It says, risk anything. Care no more for the opinions of others. For those voices do the hardest thing on earth for you. Act for yourself. Face the truth. Now that's kind of a difficult one to learn, but you can learn this. Care no more for the opinions of others. I can honestly say I do not care what people think about me, say about me. I mean, what they say about me is really none of my business. Do the hardest thing on earth for you. Act for yourself. Face the truth. Facing the truth is also very hard, especially when something's happened and you don't want to admit that you need to change or you need to leave a situation. That can be difficult. Oh, no, this one's funny. It's a lady that's on a couch and she's got her leg kicked up, like she's just smiling and excited about enjoying her day and relaxing. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Wow. How many times have we emphasized that? I mean, people will love you if you'll just be who you are. And if they don't, that's not your people. You need to go find your people. And don't be around people that don't accept you for who you are just so you won't be by yourself. You're cheating yourself. When you could go and find people that would just really love and adore you. And it's okay to be by yourself sometimes. Really, it's like right now I'm by myself. I'm loving it. I just put the dishes in the dishwasher and my daughter's fur babies are asleep in the living room. And I'm here with you and I'm just loving it. And the last one we have is, I forget what this thing is called, but it's like you start at the beginning and you start walking it. And you walk it, and as you walk in, you praying. And you continue to go around it. I should have searched the name of this before I started this video, but I can't think of the name of it. If you know, put it down in the comments. But I would have loved to have done this before I got in my wheelchair. Just walked it and prayed. And you can put these anywhere. It don't have to be on a beach. I've seen them in parks and different places. It says, the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. You know, these cards keep going back to being your authentic, true self. And don't ever be ashamed of who you are, because you're not going to stay where you are right now, because you're going to grow if you want to. You're going to move on and be different. You can look back at your 20s and 30s and 40s, which I do, and I can see where I'm different than I was years ago. I mean, not personality-wise. I mean, just learning how to control my temper, how to love more, how to compromise, see both sides of the story. Just, it's called maturing. You know, you have to start at a point, write down what you look like today. Then next year, write down what you've accomplished through the year of being able to overcome. That'll show your maturity. But this is what I do in the mornings when I'm here by myself, which I hadn't added my prayer time and my prayer list. That's the only difference. But I usually have on meditation music, and I meditate for a little while and pray. It usually takes me 2 to 2.5 hours to complete this whole process. But I just wanted you to see what it all looked like. And neighbor, I hope you're having a beautiful Sunday. And you know I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. And I'm glad I got to share this with you today. Like, share, comment. You know I love your comments. And I'll see you next time. Bye, neighbor.